Only this.
This is a CBS News special report. I'm Katie Couric reporting from CBS News headquarters here in New York. Saddam Hussein is dead. We have just received word that the former president of Iraq has been executed. No details yet, but Iraqi authorities said they were planning to videotape the hanging. Through the years, he's been accused of ordering the torture and murder of hundreds of thousands of Iraqis. But last month, an Iraqi court sentenced Saddam to death for ordering the murder of 148 people in the Iraqi town of Jujail after an assassination attempt against him there in 1982. Randall Pinkston is in Baghdad tonight, where it's actually about 6:20 in the morning. Randall, what are you hearing from there?
We're told by one of Saddam Hussein's lawyers that the execution occurred just before 6 o'clock local time, just before 10 p.m. Eastern time. We're also told that there were witnesses who were moved into place about an hour before the execution. It occurred at an area near the Green Zone, the area that is controlled by U.S. and coalition forces. We don't know how many witnesses. We do know that it was videotaped, and we don't know whether that videotape will eventually be released. We also know that there are very serious concerns here about the possibility of a violent outbreak after the execution, and therefore authorities in Saddam's hometown of Tikrit have cordoned off the area. They have imposed a 4-day curfew of Tikrit. Saddam's daughter, who now lives in Jordan, has asked authorities to return her father's body for burial in Yemen. She says she wants to bury him in Yemen until Iraq is liberated, but they say that his body will be buried secretly. Back to you, Katie.
All right, Randall Pinkston in Baghdad, thanks very much. To repeat tonight's headlines, Saddam Hussein is dead, executed by hanging. Former UN Ambassador Richard Holbrooke has been waiting for word of this alongside me for most of the evening. Ambassador Holbrooke, is this going to change the situation in Iraq?
First of all, this is a historic event. After a legal procedure, a head of government has been executed for war crimes, only a fraction of the people he killed. In terms of the long-term war, I agree with Randall, there's going to be an upsurge in violence short-term, but in the long term it doesn't change anything. The Sunni insurgents, who are the primary killers of Americans, will continue to do it. They weren't doing it to get Saddam Hussein back into power, and Saddam Hussein was not leading that insurgency anymore. He was a dead man walking. And so in the end, for President Bush, Katie, the crisis, this emergency he's facing, the policies he has to announced shortly are not going to be changed by what happened today.
All right, Ambassador Richard Holbrooke, thank you so much. There will be much more about the execution of Saddam Hussein on your local news on this CBS station, on our website at cbsnews.com, and tomorrow morning on The Early Show. I'm Katie Couric, CBS News, New York.
For news 24 hours a day, log on to cbsnews.com.